And thanks for joining us back here at the Western PA Bruins tip-off tournament as we are tipping off the Blue Division Bracket Championship game. Western Pennsylvania Bruins Cash taking on Team Takeover, and it is the Bruins that strike first. 2-0 lead here early on. Here's Klimlowitz. He's a sharpshooter here for the Takeover squad. Can't get that first one to go. As we have a tie up there. This Takeover squad. Team with good size from top to bottom. You look out on the floor now. They've got number 1, Savannah Simmons. Handles point guard duties. You've got Mimi Collins there on the catch and shoot. She can't get it to go. And you got number 34, Lauren Ebo. And then it's rounded out by number 9, Jakia Brown-Turner. And the aforementioned Kate Klimlowitz. On the Western PA Bruins side of things, you got number 24, Alexa Williamson. Point guard, Amani Johnson has the ball right now. Number 33, Mary Casamasa. Number 44, Ayanna Townsend. And number 20, McKenna Marissa.
Come on, swing it, we're good. Play it, play it, play it, play it.
You look at this, some of the keys to the game. Just on a surface standpoint, the size of Takeover is always an issue, both on the interior and on the perimeter. We'll see how the Bruins handle that. On the Bruins side of things, dealing with a very well-coached team. They do a great job of running their offense. There's always a method to the madness under head coach Robert Cash, and they'll need that type of execution. They are more than capable of it. Reigning Adidas national champions there on their particular circuit. So Williamson there in that corner being guarded by Collins. That one denied inside, jump ball. McKenna Marissa to throw it in. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson hurries up and gets it out of that corner.
Two people came to you, which means a big came. You wasn't ready to pass on. It was open
so we got a three in the key there. That'll send it the other way. That's a call. If you get a 3 in the key call, you were probably in there for about 6 seconds. Not a call you see very often, especially not in travel ball. Collins tries to get that pass into Klimlowitz. He'll bring it back out. Now Ebo over to Brown-Turner. Simmons to Ebo. Now here's Klimlowitz. Collins and Ebo trying to work a little high-low. That wasn't going to go off the outstretched arm of Ebo. That's something to keep an eye on. Collins and Ebo a very formidable 1-2 punch, but make no mistake, Ayanna Townsend and Alexa Williamson are forces to be reckoned with. And I expect them to keep those matchups within the matchups tight.
Listen, because you're not swinging it, it's late. We can't get her while she's open because you're taking too long to swing it. Hey, middle two.
So the Bruins still the lone scorer on the board. Here with 13:36 to play in the first half. Marissa gets it in. Townsend scores it. 4-0 in favor of the Bruins. Savannah Simmons and Amani Johnson. Another matchup within the matchup to watch. Very different height dimensions from one point guard to another. But Johnson not a pushover by any means. A couple substitutions coming in for Takeover. Number 3, Talia Dixon checking in. As well as number 5, Jessica Booth. Traveling violation will send it the other way. Also number 4, Kayla Lyles in for Takeover. So Booth handling point guard duties, loses that one out of bounds. Nice defense there by Marissa. McKenna Marissa looking to inbound it. Casamasa, a nice pass. Getting the bounce there is Williamson. 6-0 run here for the Bruins Cash to start it. What a pass up ahead. As Williamson reached up, that one was too late. A good catch and gather there before the layup for Talia Dixon. Johnson in a tough spot, trying to throw it off the defender. So we got a timeout on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We're going to listen in to the WPA Bruins huddle.
We'll go 41 for her. All right, swing the basketball side to side. Nobody holds it. All right, swing it side to side unless we skip it and we can drive it. Swing the ball side to side. Let's get it into the post and work it. Come on, y'all fine. Listen, that's why on that one, make sure you're all the way back so the ball can't go over your head. I told y'all, listen, ball went through the hoop. That girl took off. We got to sprint back. All right, we can't jog. If your girl's gone, you got to go. Let's go. Bruins. Bruins.
Taking a listen in there to the huddle via the SUVtv mic'd up segment presented by S&T Bank and Christian Home Healthcare. Coach Bobby Cash focusing on his team, getting back, making sure they sprint back. You heard that emphasized there during the timeout with the firepower of this team takeover squad. That's not an option. That is something you must do, play in and play out. It's a 6-2 advantage for the Bruins, but with plenty of time left, nothing to rest on your laurels about, and that's against any squad, especially against Takeover. 6-2 ball game. Good ball movement by Takeover results in a boot three. She misses, but they get the offensive rebound and they'll get another crack at it. Kick it out, Lyles for three. Money. Kayla Lyles makes it a 5-6 ball game there after that triple. Pass inside, and one. Hoop in the harm. Alexa Williamson off to a great start here in this one.
Why double the ball? She shoot a three. I told you not to do that earlier. You do it every time. We don't need you to do that. Play my way. I don't care who else way. Just play my way.
Williamson heads to the line. Can't get the back end free throw, so it's 8-5. Jump stop and a floater up and in. There by Jakia Brown-Turner. That Brown-Turner floater makes it 8-7. Gia Thorpe gets it up top to Amani Johnson.
Come on, Lex, for Lex. 41 for Lex. In the post, Lex. Swing it. Swing it. Swing the ball.
Townsend with it, gets it to Johnson. Johnson has Marissa. Marissa, wide open look at three. Bucket.
Come on, turn. Back. Over the top, Gia.
Pass ahead. Coach Cash told his team, get back, sprint back. They get back there, get the steal. Telegraph that pass, though. Collins breaks it up. Johnson behind the back, baby. Jumper, splash.
Listen, we're in transition.
As we'll have an official timeout on the floor. Williamson.
She's coming. She's coming. She's fine. Come on, she's coming. She's coming.
Williamson took a shot there, an official timeout.
Amani, 4-on-2. Somebody got to stop. Somebody can't run.
So Williamson will get a breather, checking into the contest number 12, Tayana Robertson. Robertson providing some good things off the bench. One of the things we noticed yesterday was that smooth three-point shooting stroke. And she knocked one down within about 30 seconds of checking in on the broadcast we had on yesterday. Collins can't get that shot to go. It's been tough sledding for her so far. Good hustle there by McKenna Marissa. She was able to get the rebound, had trouble keeping it in, so she threw it between her legs and threw it off of Collins. 6-point advantage now for the Bruins. Johnson, she saw Savannah Simmons to start the game off. Now she's being guarded by Talia Dixon.
Come on, Armani.
Here's Thorpe. Thorpe, nice cut by Johnson. Johnson finishes with the left. Good basketball there by the Bruins, makes it 15-7. Nobody is keeping track of Collins as she gets behind the defense and lays it up and in. Commercial on the floor. We're going to take a commercial with them. When we get back, we'll bring you more Western PA Bruins tip-off tournament.
First dances, and all the ones after. Old friends, and new adventures. Big dreams, and little wins. Happy endings, and happier beginnings. Life is a matter of ands, and more lives and more goals come together in one place. S&T Bank.
Back out of the timeout. It is a 15-9 ball game. Coach Cash not happy with the squad after giving up a wide open layup to Mimi Collins. That is a player that needs your attention at all times. It's tough enough to stop her from scoring with defenders around her. But a wide open layup, not something Coach Cash was happy about. His team has a 6-point advantage, but a Takeover team that has yet to kind of get going on all cylinders yet so far here in this game. So I think we're in store for a very good one. 6-point contest. The Bruins have it. Booth, Ebo, Klimlewicz, Collins, and Simmons has checked back in for a Takeover. Those are the 5 on the floor. Now they're working into Townsend. Townsend trying to go to work against Ebo. Too strong off the glass. Collins with the rebound. Alexa Williamson, a great start for the Bruins. She was sitting. We'll see how long she sits. Ebo had that one knocked out of bounds. They've done a great job of making sure Ebo and Collins don't have a ton of space to work with outside of that wide open layup that Collins got that prompted the timeout. They've done a pretty good job. As Alexa Williamson checks back in. And number 23, Ty Johnson, checks in for the Bruins as well. That shot bothered. Collins can't get it to go. Williamson with the rebound, now looking for a guard. It's the tour floor general and Amani Johnson.
Syracuse. Come on, Todd, go. Patience. Here she comes, patience.
Kayla Lovelace over to Johnson, now back to Amani Johnson. The bounce pass to Williamson. Williamson left the layup just short.
That's okay, let's get back. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Way to execute.
So the Bruins get the look they want.
Come on, pick them up.
Williamson picks up a foul there. Williamson misses the layup, but you want to preserve those fouls. Well, good thing is there's six fouls to foul out. So not as much pressure on kind of monitoring those personal fouls early. You see Johnson guarding Dixon. They got Savannah Simmons operating more off the ball there that particular set. Here's Klimlewicz. Klimlewicz going through, has it stripped away. A 15-9 ball game. Out top to Simmons. Now they're working inside to Ebo. Ebo being guarded by Williamson. Foul, we'll see who it's on. And it will go against Lovelace. Ebo at the line. Good on the first free throw. Got a player like Ebo with that size, can do what she can back to the basket, and then can go to the line and knock down free throws. It's a big resource. Splits the pair. She'll miss that one, and Robertson with the rebound. 5-point game. Pass intended for Williamson. Stolen by Ebo. Now Simmons gets it ahead to Klimlewicz. A cutting Dixon. Got it to Collins. The recovery by WPA will result in a reset for a Takeover. Well, no reset. Just a kick to Ebo for the jumper. So Ebo showing multiple facets. Hasn't been able to score a ton around the rim. Give credit to the Bruins. with their defense on the inside, but there you see her go to the free throw line and then follow that up with a jumper just inside the three-point line. Savannah Simmons and Mimi Collins check out for Takeover. Back in, Jakia Brown-Turner and Kayla Lyles. Kick ball. Look at Coach Ron James. Ron James heading up this team Takeover girls basketball program. Dixon's pass ahead to Clem Lewis. Clem Lewis, all she can do is save it. And Jakia Brown-Turner takes it from there, lays it up and in. Clem Lewis nearly comes up with the steal. And now it's 15-14. It's Coach James lighting a fire under his Takeover squad. It was a good start for the Bruins. You know, at some point in time, Takeover was going to sort of turn things up. I think we're at that point where they're trying to. Let's see how the Bruins respond. Johnson helps break the pressure, gets it to Townsend. Townsend in attack mode, blocked by Ebo. Will be thrown in by Marissa. Marissa has the pass knocked and then stolen by Clem Lewis. Dixon trying to dial up a three-pointer, good. Talia Dixon makes it 15-17 after that triple. Checking in for the Bruins, it will be number 33, Mary Casamassa. Alexa Williamson will check out. Pass intended for Casamassa, out of play.
What's the problem? What is the problem? Okay, then the other person should be able to get open. It's not that hard.
So the Bruins were doing a pretty good job minimizing turnovers and mishaps. Have had some of those occur here over the past few minutes. Team Takeover trying to take advantage. They currently lead by 2 after that Dixon three-pointer. Going over the top of the screen, there is Johnson. Now they get it over to Brown-Turner. Brown-Turner and one. Hoop in the horn. Jakia Brown-Turner showing just how many weapons this Team Takeover squad has. You know, you look at Savannah Simmons starting things off. You look at Collins. You look at Ebo. Dixon knocks down the three. But Jakia Brown-Turner, a player that has shown her ability to do some different things as well. Knocked down a floater early on. Got the defender off the dribble. And scored that one. So a timeout on the floor. We'll listen to the SUVtv mic'd up session.
You take it out. All right, Anna, McKenna, Ty, you. All right, she'll take off. All right, she'll come under, get the basketball. All right, you'll come back to the basketball. You'll go away from the basketball. All right, press break 1, get the ball in. Listen, on the side out here, we'll let Anna take it out. All right, yeah, listen, even if y'all stack here, all right, and if you screen for her and you open a roll and she pops, if she takes 2, 1 should be open. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. All right, but we'll let Anna take it out. Spread out a little bit. Here, all right, here, here, here. All right, we'll screen and run her that way, and then we'll run her right back to the basketball. All right, this girl here, we'll go and screen here, we'll run her to the corner, and then we'll roll her back to the hoop on side out. So we good? All right, spread out, you'll screen. All right, she'll come this way, you'll roll back. We'll cross screen her, send her to the corner, and roll her back to the rim. Are we good? Everybody's good? All right, listen here. Listen, they on a little run here. We got to get a basket. All right, the problem is we can't get a basket to slow them down, so they're coming in transition at y'all right now. All right, because we can't take care of the basketball. I told y'all, taking care of the basketball is important, and we're not getting it done. All right, our smaller guards got to figure it out. Y'all small, but y'all got to figure it out. Y'all running yourself into trouble here. Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
As you get a feel for the tone of the Bruins huddle there. Aside from some X's and O's, coach is really using that timeout to sort of settle his team down a little bit. Also let them know, hey, we're here. Some spots on the floor were a little undersized, but that's why you guys have to be smarter in the positions you put yourself in. Some of those nuggets going to be key And they have to improve their execution of some of those things that they touched on there in that huddle, because this team takeover squad appears to be ready to sort of turn things up. A wealth of talent at the disposal of Coach Ronald James. The Bruins are currently down by 5. McKenna Marissa, she already got 1 3-pointer in the first half, can't get the second one to go. Outlet, pass ahead, and stepping out of bounds there is Jakia Brown-Turner. 5-point game. Johnson, there are some of the tough spots that Coach Cash talked about as Johnson put herself in a tough position there, turns it over. Kayla Lyles goes down awkwardly. Kayla Lyles shaking it off. So Lyles headed to the free throw line. Good on the first free throw is Lyles. Substitutions. Ayanna Townsend back in for the Bruins, as well as Gia Thorpe. And Lyles knocks down the second free throw. Pushes the advantage to 7 points. That pass by Johnson hits the sideline. 6:25 and counting. Dixon has it guarded by Johnson. The Bruins haven't really given themselves a shot at much offense here over the past few minutes. There with the turnovers, haven't handled the press well as Takeover has looked to turn things up.
Come on here, come on.
Talia Dixon called for the reach in.
Hey, 15 for Michaela. Hey, see the trap here. Anna, get up in the middle here. Up in the middle, Anna. Michaela,
Subbing back in for Team Takeover, number 1, Savannah Simmons.
Bump to it. Gia, slide up, Gia, slide. Listen, McKenna.
And Simmons called for the bump.
Do you not know she's about to get trapped? Do you not know she's about to get trapped? Do you not see the trap coming? If you see a trap coming, you can't.
And that's
run
the thing with the Simmons and Johnson matchup. One-on-one, Johnson has the speed to be able to put the pressure on Simmons in terms of staying in front of her. Even though Simmons has good look, good length out there. A good look for McKenna Marissa. She can't get the shot to go. Offensive rebound there, and that layup is short. Johnson to Klimlewicz with the lay-in. Make it a 9-point game. As Alexa Williamson cannot sit for much longer. She's got to get back into the contest. Floater off the mark. Brown-Turner with the rebound. And that's going to be off the fingertips of Klimlewicz. Klimlewicz tried to sell the official. It was worth a shot. But it will be off of Takeover. Alexa Williamson checks back in. On the floor for the Bruins, Williamson, Lovelace, Marissa, Johnson, and Thorpe. Marissa to Lovelace, now here's Thorpe over to Johnson.
Hey, go Jersey.
A little bit of a zone look from Takeover. Risky pass over there. Makes it, and then here's Williamson. Williamson has been a very good asset for the Bruins here so far in this contest. She was a big reason why they had a lead early. Ebo somehow is stuck down there with Amani Johnson, and Johnson just puts her arm straight up. Ebo misses as that one works out for the Bruins. A little bit of miscommunication as to whether Williamson will run to the corner or stay down there with Ebo. Luckily for the Bruins, Ebo with a rare miss inside as we've got a 7-point game.
Alexa, you had
Williamson misses the shot.
All right, come on to play. Y'all walking around. We're walking.
7-point game. Under the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Booth guarded by Thorpe. Pass broken up initially. It's on the floor. Ebo and Williamson go to get it. Williamson says it's mine. Gets it in the hands of Johnson. She's got Marissa running with her. Gets the layup.
Let's go, Fido.
5-point contest.
Come on, Gia. Back.
The Bruins don't get back. Looked like a possible double dribble there. No call made. Out to Simmons. Simmons gets it to Ebo. Dixon leaves the corner. Now gets it over to Brown Turner. Brown Turner on the drive. Getting the touch. Brown Turner jumps that one in. Gets it to fall and makes it a 7-point game.
Swing it.
Still that zone look. Lovelace, corner, 3, no good. Thorpe with the rebound and a foul on Simmons.
Listen, y'all fine. Play the game. Y'all fine.
7-point game as Mimi Collins sets to check back in.
Middle.
She'll give Jakia Brown Turner a breather. Could be thrown in by Thorpe. Thorpe to Marissa. 3-pointer.
Come on.
Money.
We're fine. Come on.
McKenna Marissa out of Peters Township.
We're fine. Come on.
Hits a 3-pointer to make it a 4-point game. And if you're a Bruins fan watching the game, given the way this first half is going after they lost the lead, to just be down 4 at this point. Glass certainly half full for Takeover. Not to say they've been playing A+ ball. They're still not playing at their full capacity, but playing enough to show you how formidable of a challenge they are here for the Bruins as Simmons gets tripped up there on that shot, can't get it to go, and a foul going to go against Ebo. And for the most part, the Bruins have done a good job defensively with the exception of a few plays. There have been a couple times they haven't gotten back. But really, a lot of their problems in the first half lied in those stretches where they had back-to-back turnovers and weren't able to get good shots on goal. Weren't really putting pressure on Takeover on the defensive end because they weren't getting good shots up. After poor handling of the pressure, they made that adjustment over the past few minutes, pulled it within 4. They're patient, moving it around. McKenna Marissa, she's got 2 3-pointers here in the first half. We'll see if they can get her another look. That elbow jumper is going to be partially blocked there by Ebo. Pass over to Collins. Collins to Clem Lewis. Clem Lewis gets it to Booth. Booth, no good. Good rebound there by Williamson. Williamson gets it to Thorpe. Thorpe to Lovelace, broken up initially, and we're going to have a jump ball. That's just showing you some of the specificity of the coaching coming from the Bruins side of things. As Thorpe tried to thread the needle on that pass to Lovelace, it was a good look, but they talked about the angle with which you throw it there on the ground and being able to get that to pop up versus the pass being a little behind her. 2 well-coached teams, both on the Ron James side for Takeover, and those Robert and Alicia Cash on the other side. 4-point contest, 2 minutes, 36 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be Jakia Brown Turner throwing it in. Brown Turner guarded by Marissa. Step back. Marissa got a piece of that, it looked like. Now she'll go and get the rebound. Marissa has that one back tapped away. Williamson can't get the follow, and it's tipped around. As a traveling violation going to go against Kayla Lyles. A good job of defense there by Williamson and Thorpe as they sort of converged on Lyles. Lyles looked up for a second to try to pass it. Lost the ball momentarily, and she'll turn it over. Williamson will have a seat. She'll get it into Johnson.
Zone motion. Come back, zone motion.
I'm trying to post it up. She can't hold a position.
Swing it. We're okay.
The other thing,
Johnson to Lovelace. Now she'll get it back. Pass is broken up. They call a backcourt violation there.
Listen. If they want to play it like that,
The ball was tipped initially. Lovelace went to pick it up. I think that foot crossed the line. It was tipped, but she had touched it after the tip.
Come on, you're good. You got help.
Simmons trying to work on Johnson. Now she'll pass it out. Lyles has it top of key, guarded by Thorpe. Pass behind Mimi Collins. Turnover, it'll send it the Bruins' way.
Stay zone motion. All right, hey, Michaela, you got what I said, right?
Still a 4-point game.
Hey, wing, sprint a little bit. Go ahead. We're fast. Step into it. There you go. Thank you.
Three-pointer. Amani Johnson reading the situation, probed the defense with a few passes. They left her space, and she cashes in there from the top of the key. 25-26, we've got a 1-point game. Collins has it, being guarded by Townsend. Collins can't get the roll. Thorpe with the board. Thorpe trying to work through gray jerseys, has it poked away, looking for a foul and gets one.
Come on, Jim, make it count.
Thorpe in attack mode, and if you're, the Bruins, they've had to really pick and choose their times when they attack inside. This team takeover defense just so good at being able to not only have length for you to have to get around and work around on the perimeter and in the mid-range, but then you've got an Ebo, a Collins, a Brown Turner waiting inside for the block, not to mention players with size on the wings like a Klimlowitz, a Simmons, or even a Kayla Lyles waiting right there over the top as well. 26-26 after that trip to the free throw line for Thorpe. 1:02 on the first half clock.
Stay in the middle. Don't get beat. Let's not get beat. We're good. Everybody stay down. You're good, Ty. Stay down, Ty. Stay. Don't reach. Stay. Hey, get a focus.
Johnson guarding Simmons. Simmons trying to use the Collins screen. Collins able to get that little jump hook to go. More of a floater there. Facing the rim makes it 28-26. Bump called on the play. Takeover not happy with the call. Ty Johnson at the line. Johnson out of Mars High School. For the second free throw for Johnson. 28-28.
Slow down. We're good. Stay set. Sit, Gia. Sit. You're good. Sit. Sit, Gia. Sit.
Thorpe guarding Lyles.
Come on, you good. Sit there. Hey, get out, Gia.
Could be the last possession of the first half. Don't think Takeover's really holding for one per se, and that's a tough foul call there. I believe it's going to go against Thorpe, as they had that one defended nicely. Even if Thorpe comes over with just an arm straight up, you defended that shot well. She just hits a high degree of difficulty shot. But Thorpe sort of swings down with that arm, gets foul Simmons, and Simmons gets the first free throw to go. Puts Takeover up one. Plenty of time to work with here after this free throw for the Bruins on the offensive end. Johnson keeps the pivot. Now here's Marissa.
Can't pick it up, babe. Can't pick it up.
Backcourt violation as Marissa hadn't established herself across the half-court line.
Come on,
Alexa Williamson checks back into the contest. So does Lauren Ebo for Takeover. 14 seconds here on the first half clock. Simmons guarded by Johnson. Good defense by Johnson going over the screen. Now Collins over to Klimnowicz. He's a good shooter. Can't get the shot to go, and that will do it for the first half. We got a back-and-forth battle. 28-30 is your score. Halftime here at the Western Pennsylvania Bruins tip-off tournament.
Are you someone who is taking care of an elderly or disabled family member? Find out how you can become an approved home health caregiver through Christian Home Health Care and get paid for your services. Christian Home Health Care can provide the training and certification you need, and we'll handle all the required paperwork and exams free of charge. Become a direct care worker for friends and family. Call Christian Home Health Care at 412-323-0203 or go to ChristianHomeHealthCareForYou.com.
For the moment he arrives, and the day you let go. For first floor remodels, and second honeymoons. For new loves, and old flames. For everyday needs, and someday plans. Life is a matter of ands, and more lives and more goals come together in one place. S&T Bank.
Even on 13, when the ball goes middle, everybody stands. Instead of ball go middle, she dash, she drop corner, she move away from the ball. Now guess what? The whole defense got to move. And then the 2-3 here, when you get that moving, she probably wants to squeeze her, so she's open. All right, or she's going to go wide, she got to lay it. Or she's going to duck in, because that's what naturally 2-3 does. When the ball goes middle, now she's open. She moved to the wing. These top girls automatically dive to the ball. Now she's open. But we pass the ball and we stand. Ball go middle, everybody should move to a spot. We should have two corners, a dive, and a wing in 13. All right, zone motion ain't no different. All right, when the ball go middle, she dives to the corner, she dives in, she dives to the corner, she dives here. 13 is zone motion, it's damn near the same thing, except we just giving you a different look out of it. All right, so we got to move when the ball go middle. When you catch the ball in the middle, if this top girl comes right now, it should be an easy bounce pass for a layup. Easy. All right, we got to be smart. All right, but this is what they want to give y'all. All right, she gets the ball, she dribbles down to the swing here. All right, so they're giving y'all 3 away. And listen, this is the thing. They're going to the strong side. That's what you want in a pick and roll. All right, so she comes off, she hits, it's perfect. If this girl squeezes for a half a second, she's coming back. All right, she's going to drop back to make sure that this girl don't run us to the rim. She's going to take one step, all right, to make sure that this girl don't dive us, knowing that this is her girl. All right, so as soon as this girl come off this pick and roll, all right, which we kind of just did, all right, you're in position to help her. You make her kick, you close. She bounces back, she close. She squeezes for 2 seconds, she squeezes back. Everybody's back in position. All right, but what we're doing is, all right, and I told Gia one time, what we're doing is on that pick and roll, this girl stands there because they're on the side by herself. No, when she rolls, anticipate the roll. When she rolls, squeeze her for 1,001, 1,002. She's coming right now. You go back. Best I can do is dribble off here, kick it, kick it, kick it. Guess what? She comes up, she close. She comes back, she close. She sprints back, she close. We're in perfect position. All right, this is their best play and the only thing that they have given us. All right, and it's easy to guard. Are we good with that? All right. Listen, we're fine here. All right, we're fine. All right, and listen, let's talk about this. All right, they're giving y'all kind of a light press here. We know what our press break 1 is, right? All right, we're good in press break 1. Here, take off, screen and come around. All right, she'll go away, she'll come to the basketball. We're good, or she'll come middle, she'll come away. Especially on the made basket, we can run the baseline, use it. Good. All right, this is my point guard, these are my other guard, my forward, and this is my center. She takes off. All right, press break 2, they're trying to give y'all this little semi thing here where she sits middle, she sits here, all right, and they're trying to get you to run. All right, as soon as this ball come in here and this double stack, all right, she gets the ball here, whatever happens, she goes here. As soon as that ball go here, if this girl comes sprinting to the middle, she's gonna catch the ball and go up the sideline right now, and we're going 3-on-2. All right, but guess what? When the ball come here, look at the tail.
What's wrong with that bull? That one had erased.
Huh? Because I need to clean it off. Tayana's damn near on the bench about to fall asleep.
Your Bruins tip-off tournament as we have our Blue Division Championship taking place right before your eyes here. Penn Hills High School in Pittsburgh, PA. 28-30, a 2-point advantage for Team Takeover as we start the second half. Here's McKenna Marissa. Marissa out to Amani Johnson. Shot denied inside there by Clem Lewis. Ball still being tipped around. Now Clem Lewis will come the other way. She's got Johnson going back. Simmons had that shot partially blocked there, it looked like, by Casamassa. Good hustle there by Townsend. She goes down to get it, and we're going to have a layup drill on the other end for Alexa Williamson. Williamson with a full head of steam, just elevating with ease. Steal by Marissa.
Come on, Mary, you're fine. Come on, Mary, you're fine. Come on, Mary, you're fine. Patience. Hey, McKenna,
Simmons
you
being
gotta
guarded by
focus
Johnson.
more, McKenna.
Johnson forces the 5-second violation.
Hey, come on. Hey, Mary, when you got it, you switch to the left-hand layup. The right hand.
That's going to
work.
the scores table. As Amani Johnson there here in this matchup, she's done a good job of keeping Simmons at bay, on top of making Simmons have to stay in front of her. It's one way to attack size. Think it's part attitude, part technique. Thought Frank Martin was asked a great question there after South Carolina's win that got him into the Final Four, I believe. He was asked, you know, with your defense, South Carolina, one of the best defensive teams in the country. They showed that at this tournament. How much is attitude? How much is technique? And Coach's answer was, I have to say that was a great question, was that it is primarily attitude. The technique complements it well. But it's that attitude of defense, of being stingy, of being the biggest thorn in the side you can be. I think Johnson has done a good job of that with Simmons so far here in this game. It'll make for a fun second half. This Takeover team and squad, you can play great defense and still not have enough, so should make for a good finish. Plenty of time left there as Williamson going to be called for the foul.
And you chase her all the way to the other side of the hoop instead of stopping and being my help person. Amani.
Still a tie ball game at 30. Collins to Clem Lewis. Clem Lewis trying to weave through blue jerseys, has it poked away. So now Johnson brings it across. Johnson, Casamassa, Townsend, Williamson, and Marissa on the floor for the Bruins. Dixon, Ebo, Collins, Brown Turner, and Clem Lewis on the floor for Takeover. Nice bounce pass along the baseline. Johnson to Williamson for the lay-in. Bruins have a 2-point advantage. Brown Turner kicks it to Clem Lewis. She's wide open. A rare miss for Clem Lewis. She hasn't really been able to find it from three-point land. Hasn't taken a ton here so far in this game, but the few times she shot it, not able to make three-pointers at the same clip that she normally shoots them at. They get it inside to Ebo. Ebo looking to go to work, and she does accordingly. Just like we talked about, a good defender in Williamson, but it's only so much you can do with Lauren Ebo. Nearly stolen, but Marissa able to get that. We'll make that an assist. That rolls off of her arm, down the wrist and right to Williamson, who will lay it up and in, 34-32. That's Brown Turner. Really, when you look at the spots where she's picked to attack this game, she's been very effective here. Really taking the task on in terms of getting some consistent scoring going for a Takeover. Johnson being guarded by Dixon. Coach Cash gets a timeout. We'll step away with them. When we get back, we'll bring you more tip-off tournament action.
First dances, and all the ones after. Old friends, and new adventures. Big dreams, and little wins. happy endings, and happier beginnings. Life is a matter of ands, and more lives and more goals come together in one place. S&T Bank.
.12 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. After that timeout, McKenna Marissa to throw it in. Marissa will get it into Johnson. See officials touching base on the call. Johnson at the line.
That was NBA free.
Johnson gets the second free throw. 36-34 pass broken up there by Lovelace. It was intended for Klimlewicz. Gets it to a running Williamson. Williamson with a full head of steam is so fast. Long strides, gets from point A to point B real quickly. SWAT team, that one blocked by Townsend. Here comes Marissa. Marissa crosses over, stops, can't get the shot to go, but will get the offensive board. 2 for $1 sale on jumper. She can't knock that one down either. And it's Kayla Lyles that comes away with it. Lyles pass intended for Klimlewicz. Klimlewicz able to wrestle that one away from Lovelace and just wanted that basketball more than Lovelace did.
Good job. Go get me a rebound now. Come on.
Lovelace had done a good job defending, and Klimlewicz just refused to be denied. Mimi Collins pours salt on the wound there as far as that play is concerned by knocking down the jumper. Townsend gonna try a jumper. Can't get it to go, give me that, says Brown Turner there on the rebound. Brown Turner in need of a lifeline, finds Klimlewicz.
Lexa, move your feet. Lexa, you gotta move.
Pass made to Dixon. Dixon can't get the three-pointer to go. Ball batted around, and it's Johnson that comes up with the rebound. Savannah Simmons checking back in for Takeover along with Jessica Booth. Marissa gets it into Amani Johnson. McKenna Marissa, the extra pass is made. Cash money in the bank there for Marissa. And she makes it a 5-point game there with that triple. There's Collins along the baseline, met by a few Bruins defenders. And we're gonna have a foul on the play.
Hey, good job, Blue. Good job, Blue. Good job, Blue. Hey, Gia, was that you on the baseline? Was that you on the baseline?
That'll send Simmons to the line.
No reason to sit. Come right now. Right now.
I'm heartbroken. I've never seen.
Hey, ball on, man. Let's go.
First free throw missed there by Simmons.
Where'd she get her at?
Michaela
Hey,
Lovelace
give me a rebound.
checks back in.
Hey,
Marissa,
Marcel here.
who's provided some
We got a
some
rebound.
timely three-point shooting at various points throughout this game. She subs out.
Take it up.
Jump ball.
And I was about to stop him. I was about to stop and put on over here, too. Hey, to the man. To the man.
It will be Takeover's ball
Outside
there
the
along the
line.
baseline.
Gia, bump to it, Gia.
We'll get it to Collins. Collins just knocked down a jumper a couple plays ago this time. Tries to float that one up.
Come here, come here.
Can't get it to go. That one off the rim. 5-point game as we're under the 10-minute mark now.
Come on, she's coming.
Takeover still in zone. That pass broken up. Intended for Robertson. Collins gets it to Lyles. Lyles, the baby jumper, is good to go.
Step to the ball. She made a good pass. You didn't step to it.
last touch by Booth. Booth almost had her one.
Hey, listen. Hey, jersey for Michaela. Jersey for Michaela. You're high. Come on here. Come on. Come on, Michaela. Come on.
And over to Lovelace. Lovelace trying to split through. And a foul going to be called on Brown Turner.
Double team, come. Look to the skip right now. Hey, read the trap. Later on. Read the trap.
Thorpe to throw it in.
Later on. Read the trap. Later. Come here, Tay. Come here, stay here. Come on, stay. Right here. Come on.
McKenna Marissa getting valuable rest. She makes a difference when she's on the floor. Her ability to shoot the ball, but also take care of it as we have a jump ball. Every possession intense here in this one. As I expected. It'll be the Bruins ball there. Possession arrow their way. Thorpe to throw it in. Risky pass. Nearly stolen by Lyles. And Johnson called for the foul.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, throw it all the way over, make it go backwards and get it. All right, we're fine here. Come on. Hey, watch the isolation. Hey,
3-point
stay
lead
there,
for the Bruins.
Right there, Marty, stop.
Booth
Right
with it,
there,
guarded by
Marty, stop.
Lovelace.
Screen the roll, coming.
Corner three. Simmons no good. Going and getting it at his highest point there is Brown Turner. Nobody boxed her
You
out.
ain't give me a rebound.
She snatches it down.
Tayana, you didn't box out. You stood there and expected to rebound it, and she played stronger than you did, because she wanted it.
Brown Turner at the line. Good on the first free throw. Couple subs in for the Bruins and Alexa Williamson
At this level, that effort
and
don't
Mary
work.
Casamassa.
This ain't little kid basketball. This is big girl basketball. You got to play like a big girl. Box on the rebound in basketball. Let's get it and go here. Come on. Patience. Hey, Monty. Monty, read the
Second
double
free
team
throw
coverage.
was good as Brown Turner has made it a 1-point game. Can't understate her impact in this game for Takeover. She's gotten them points when they've needed, has rebounded the ball, and there comes up with some big free throws. Williamson can't get the layup to go. Brown Turner to Lyles. Lyles gets it to Collins. Collins can't get the layup to go, tipped around and secured there by Lovelace. Lovelace to Johnson. Bruins have numbers. We'll see if they take advantage of them. Pass inside to Williamson. She's wheeling, dealing, and scoring on the inside. Makes it a 3-point game. Now they get it to Collins. She gets to step on Williamson. Going in, met with some resistance. Contact on the play, no foul call. Let's take another look at that play. As you see, it's one of those to where it has to be something on somebody. As you see Collins get the step, Thorpe steps up, appears to be, can't tell whether both of those feet were set or not. But it's almost one of those things to where even if the ref gets it wrong, the coaches are just looking for some kind of call there. As that is the consensus across the board from coaches to fans to the fly on the wall. It's how is a play with that type of contact not called anything? And again, I asked that, but I know it's tough for officials to have to make that call during game speed. It happened quick, and it looked like a bang-bang play. I don't know whether it was a block or a charge just based off of looking at a slow-down replay, but it's kind of one of those things where something has to be called. 3-point contest. Driving baseline is Simmons, and Simmons called for the travel.
Hey, way to come, way to move.
Under 8 minutes left to play. Johnson It's to Casamassa. That one's floated up by Williamson, who's fouled on the play. So Alexa Williamson will head to the line. Williamson good on the first. Misses the second. Ball tipped around, and it's going to be last touch by Ebo. Timeout on the floor. We'll take an opportunity to get an SUVtv mic'd up look presented by S&T Bank.
Let me see what I got in my back pocket. All right, listen. They want to be in this 2-3 here. All right. Who's in the game? I need to see who's in the game. All right. Mary, take this ball out. Amani. I got two bigs in or no? Yeah. All right. Go Alexa, Anna. No, Who's in? Who's in? All right. Michaela, Alexa. Who's my last? Gia. All right. Listen, Alexa, act like you're gonna screen for Gia. Let Gia go across. Alexa, you're gonna step right into the big girl in the middle here. All right. Fake that pass to the corner. You're gonna stop. You're gonna screen this middle girl. All right. Turn like you're gonna screen and then run right behind her. Run right into this gap right here. All right. Michaela. All right. Look to the corner. Listen, there's three of y'all here. Yep. You're gonna screen the middle girl. All right. Fake it to the corner here and then look right back for Michaela coming right back at you. All right. Come on. If we get in trouble, Monty, if we get in trouble, you just sprint over here and get the basketball. All right. Come on here. Bruins.
We will see how things work out of the timeout here for the Bruins. 40-44. Narrow advantage over team takeover. They finally get it into Williamson. Williamson nearly tied up by Collins. As they defend that one nicely, does take over. So here's Booth. Booth gets it to Collins. She's guarded by Williamson. That's a tough shot. Thorpe chases down the rebound. They've got numbers if they can take advantage of them. The back tap there by Lyles, but it's right to Casamassa. Trying to get it into Williamson. Williamson hits the deck, but it's already in Lyles' possession. Ahead to Brown Turner. She's been the pick to click for a takeover. And I guess she figures, why stop now? With 7 minutes left to play in the second half, Brown Turner makes another play for takeover.
Michaela, you jog and then when time to sprint, she was banging.
6-foot player out of Bishop McNamara is getting it done here today for this squad. She has been plugging in gaps. Stretches where the Bruins could have either pulled away or put team takeover in a tougher position. Brown Turner has been that one to respond, and it's been scoring, it's been rebounding, it's been on the defensive end, it's been facilitating for others. Turnover there by the Bruins. We have a rebound and a foul.
Why are we not setting our press break that I just gave y'all? Listen, Alexa, you got to go get set. Go get set in our press break. One.
McKenna Marissa checks back into the contest. Nearly stolen. Johnson in a tough spot there in the corner, and they'll turn it over.
That's off her leg. Wow.
7:09.
Come on to play. Stay down. Stay there, Michaela.
They want to get it inside to Collins.
Because she relaxes.
We're going to have a foul against Williamson.
Because she relaxes. Lexa, you can't relax. Don't relax. You expected her to come and set a screen and she posted. You cannot relax.
Klimlowitz looking to get it in, finds Brown Turner. Brown Turner guarded by Lovelace. Puts it on the deck. As Brown Turner finally decides to miss one, therefore takeover. Johnson, 3 defenders around her. Lovelace gets it to Marissa. Marissa, free throw line, Jay, good. Marissa mentioned her impact when she's on the floor. Can not only knock down the 3 ball, but just good recognition there. She got the mid-range to go, but Collins goes back to the block, gets the touch off the window. 45-46 now. Foul going to go against Lyles.
Hey, Lex, hey, Anna, listen, stay. Hey, I want to use my timeout. Go ahead. Hey, you stay. Anna, stay there. Go get it. You get the ball. Hey, right to Anna. Hey, listen.
And with the Bruins, they have no timeouts left for.
Look out.
No, they have 1 timeout left, so they need to preserve that one until the later minutes. And layups missed. Klimlowitz got the rebound.
Hey, that's a good job. That's a good one.
And bumped there by Marissa.
Michaela. Hey, we got to be ready to rebound in here. Come on. Be ready to play. Living after the free throw.
First free throw's good there for Klimlowitz. Ties us up at 46 apiece. Second one in and out. Rebound by Johnson. Gets it over to Amani Johnson. Wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Dixon. It's a wide open Brown Turner. Opts not to take the 3. Now guarded by Townsend. Brown Turner continuing to go to work. Pass into Marissa. Marissa gets it ahead to Johnson. Johnson's got Brown Turner back with her. Kicks it to Ty Johnson. Johnson with the lay-in.
Tad, you can't run from the ball though, Tad.
Tied up at 48 apiece. Brown Turner guarded by Marissa. Now Collins, right back to Brown Turner. Can't get it to go. Lovelace with the rebound.
Pick it up. Michaela, help her. Come here, take over.
Bruins get it across the timeline. As you can see, both teams a little winded this early in the season. Everybody's getting those travel season lungs ready. Savannah Simmons checking back in for takeover.
Hey, bump down, Amani. Amani, bump down. Y'all bump down. Bump down, create space. Anna, bump down. Bump down. Come on, Michaela. You got ready.
Townsend trying to find a guard. Now she's going to take it on her own, and Collins waiting for that. Easy block. Klimlowitz turns the burners on, can't get the shot to go. Marissa with the rebound. Gets it to Johnson. Under 5 minutes left to play now. We're tied at 48. Pass to Townsend. Townsend fouled by Booth. So we're in a scenario to where we'll shoot free throws for each team foul moving forward. 17 fouls. All the Bruins, 8. On takeover. First free throw missed by Townsend. Townsend misses both.
Stay down. McKenna, that's yours. Come on, McKenna, that's yours. Stay down, McKenna, stay down.
Booth with it. Klimlowitz to Simmons. Simmons left wide open. In and out. Collins with the rebound. Fouled and will go to the line.
They're going to go to the line and make 2, and we missed 2.
Collins good on the first free throw. Brown Turner checks back in for Takeover. Alexa Williamson back in for the Bruins. 1 point advantage for Takeover. Collins goes to the line, knocks down 2 big free throws for Takeover. The double comes. Johnson had it knocked away, but goes and regains it. Williamson clearing space inside. And we'll have to go to the line to get the 2. Alexa Williamson just putting everything she had into sealing off Brown Turner. And was able to do so successfully. Refused to let Brown Turner get around. Now the name of the game is free throws for the Bruins. Talia Dixon a little shaken up on the play, being tended to by the Takeover coaching staff. Williamson can't get the first free throw. Williamson misses both. Clem Lewis chases down the long rebound. Now it's in the hands of Booth. 4 straight free throws missed there by the Bruins. Brown Turner over to Booth. Booth can't get the 3 to go. Williamson and Collins fight for the rebound. Jump ball. And possession arrow will keep it with Takeover. Clem Lewis trying to get that one inside. Ball is picked up by Townsend. Townsend trying to get it to Marissa.
Listen, somebody got to go to her. Everybody can't watch her lay on the ground. Transition can't happen until we secure the ball.
Tough break there by the Bruins. You have 3 instances here over the past few minutes that they can't focus on, but still something that you see could have an impact on this score as it stands right now. 4 missed free throws, then they got the stop, had Townsend with the ball on the floor. Nobody helped her, and Takeover comes back with a dagger-like 3 there by Simmons.
It's the guard, switch. We switch all guard to guard.
It's now a 5-point lead for Takeover. Savannah Simmons has been a tough game for her, hasn't really done what she is used to doing. But at the end of the day, good players got to be able to have a short memory as it pertains to being too self-aware to where you mess yourself up. So the Bruins turn it over as that ball clipped the part of the backboard system that's out of play. So now Takeover will get it right back. 3:49 remaining. They get it to Collins. Collins out to Brown Turner. I don't think she has a 3 yet this game. That's about the only thing she doesn't have. You can change that. The splash by Brown Turner. And then a 5-second violation. This game not over, but this past 2-minute stretch, if the Bruins cannot come back and get this one, it'll be a stretch that they'll remember in terms of things to learn from. And Takeover, again, good teams, even if you're doing a good job to where you've kept them at bay or you might even be winning. This is a team that you can't rest until they're on the bus or you're on the bus. Travel side of things until everybody went to their respective modes of transportation. You get what I mean. This Takeover team is showing exactly why they're one of the top teams in the country. But the Bruins, plenty of fight left in them and plenty of time left. But it is certainly of the essence. You cannot have too many empty or wasted possessions. Lauren Ebo checks out. Booth checks in. Marissa trying to get it in. Gets it to Williamson in the corner. Williamson had that shot blocked by Collins. Booth gets it over to Brown Turner.
I'm not watching her do that. She's standing there wide open. She just holds the basketball and looks at her. I'm not watching that. You're good, Lex. Keep on
Brown
the baseline.
Turner.
Keep on the side. Hands out, Lex.
Has that pass deflected. Townsend gets it ahead to Williamson. Williamson going all the way. I don't even think Williamson realizes how high she is on some of those layups. She's just looking to finish him. But an athlete, to say the least, as Townsend fouls Collins. So free throws coming for Collins. Knocked down both with no problem there in her last trip. Can't get the first to go. A 5-point game. Gia Thorpe checking in for the Bruins. McKenna Marissa will have a seat.
She's standing right in front of you. She pops open right now. You never look at her to pass her the basketball. You look like this.
So Collins misses the first. Second one on the way. She'll split the pair. Team takeover pressure continues. Lovelace looking to get it in. Pass intended for Johnson goes out of play.
I could have swore I said right on the baseline. At what point in time Michaela, did I not say use the baseline? You just stand there and pass it instead of running towards her and pass her the basketball. How could that be so hard?
6-point game under the 3-minute mark. Brown Turner gets it to Klimlewicz. He hasn't done much from 3-point land here so far on a rare off day from the stripe. The 3-point line. And Johnson has it. Bruins really needing to come away with points on each possession. Thorpe gets it out of that corner now to Johnson. Johnson leaves Simmons. Great job of setting up that play. And she really extended those last 2 steps. Left Ebo in no man's land. Ebo didn't know whether to go for the block or contest. Some contact there on the play. Hard collision between Ebo and Thorpe. Here's Johnson coming the other way. Johnson can't get it to go. As we'll have an official stoppage in play. Thorpe, a tough cookie, hops up, shakes it off.
Why that shot? That was the worst shot you could have taken. She's bigger than you. Why go at her? Why not pull back and give me a better one? I keep telling you, you're too small for that.
As coaches making sure that Thorpe is all right. Thorpe good to go. Klimlewicz looking for a lifeline, gets it to Simmons. Simmons to Collins. Collins going to take a jumper. Can't get the shot to go. Ebo had it poked away. Here's Lovelace. Lovelace going to stop with the pull-up. No good. Let Williamson sky for the rebound. That's denied. Tipped around, and it's going to be Simmons that chases it down in the corner. And a timeout here for Takeover. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them. Close one. 4-point game. Minute 52 remaining.
For the moment he arrives, and the day you let go. For first floor remodels, and second honeymoons. For new loves, and old flames. For everyday needs, and someday plans. Life is a matter of ands, and more lives and more goals come together in one place. S&T Bank.
All right, yours was a good one, because yours you could pull back. Listen, my point is, she's way bigger than you. So going at her is going to do what for you? All she's going to do is stay big. She ain't dumb. All right, you get a better one than that. All right, 2 minutes to go here. All right, can y'all be good? Now worse than yourself in overtime and reset yourself. At work, come on here. Y'all got to be tough. Bruins. Come on.
Coach Cash relaying the sentiments of how tough his team needs to be coming out of this timeout. The toughness has been there throughout this game. There's certain adjustments they'll want to make when they look at the film in terms of execution, but the toughness has certainly been there. And Takeover is at a point to where they have a 4-point lead. And Simmons out top running the show. She'll get it over to Collins. Now here's Brown Turner to Ebo. Simmons just knocked down a three-pointer. Her last 2 takes have been 2 makes. Simmons can't give her enough credit for having a tough game. An instance to where she was in the doghouse with Ron James there for a little bit, got brought out, kept her head about herself, and hits 2 big threes here late in the game, but answering back with a 3 is Gia Thorpe. Big bucket there by Thorpe. 4-point game. Ebo. Ebo's first free throw. Good to go. Good shooting bigs for this Takeover squad in Collins and Ebo. As you hate to harp on any one element, but that stretch where the Bruins missed 4 straight free throws is not something that they can focus on court right now. They've got to focus on making the next ones, but you look back, and that was a very crucial stretch in the game when that happened. Because Mimi Collins came down, split a pair. And then Simmons followed up with a triple. 6-point game. Takeover, just being patient, running some clock.
Why not? What are we doing?
Takeover just using the clock as a 6th man at this point. And foul going to go against Townsend. That'll send Brown Turner to the line.
They're not smart enough to know we're down 6. With less than a minute to go in the game, we just stand there and watch them hold the basketball. What do you want me to do?
Ebo checks back in. Brown Turner gets that free throw. Huge game for Brown Turner. Gave Simmons credit for burying 2 big threes and what she was able to do, but Brown Turner was there to give the Takeover what they needed at times where they were experiencing certain droughts. Free throw off the mark. As there was some confusion there, the front end of the 1-and-1 was missed. front end of the 1-and-1 was missed. And so there was some confusion as to whether there was stoppage in play or not. So Brown Turner kind of sold it. After it was missed, she waited for a second, went ahead and took a layup, but the official ruled it dead, so they take it out of bounds instead. And it is Team Takeover that will be your champions here in the blue division at the 2017 Western Pennsylvania Bruins Tip-Off Tournament. A great early season treat for us all. Takeover is able to defeat WPA Bruins, the defending Adidas national champions. Not the same team, but the same program, as both of these teams represented their particular leagues and programs well. Thanks for joining us here on SUVtv. One more championship broadcast coming up. Michigan crossover will take on Team Takeover next.